Next up on WTV, inflation in the U.S., Earth Month, and this week's edition of My Life As. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, April 21st, and I'm Varun Saravanan with today's Daily Update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. More than a dozen Red Hawks are getting ready for their chance at making the state meet in academics. WTV's Haley Johnson has the story.
The school won the District 95A UIL Championship, and tomorrow and Friday, students in various academic competitions will be competing in the Region 2 meet at Prosper's Rock Creek High School. Students that place in the top 3 in their event will then compete at the state championships in Austin from May 5th to May 7th.
So I'm really excited about going to regionals. This year was actually my first time going to UIL at all, so I'm super happy that I made it to regionals for news writing. Especially making it first in district and now being able to move on is just very exciting, and I cannot wait.
Science coach Christine Rittenhouse hopes the school will be able to take down upcoming competitors.
Liberty's academic UIL teams have always been really strong, amongst the strongest in Frisco ISD, so I can't say that I'm surprised that we're going. I know that we have tough competition up ahead against Highland Park, but I know that we'll do our best and hopefully we can take them down.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Haley Johnson.
The U.S. is close to the beginning of an era of inflation due to an increase in consumer prices and political tensions. WTV's Abir Faisal explains.
The 2022 U.S. inflation rate is estimated to be about 4%, predicted to peak around May, and could result in a further increase in interest rates by the Federal Reserve. There are various reasons for this rise in inflation, with many of the elements happening far from Frisco.
In our current situation, it's mainly caused, I believe, by supply chain issues and the fact that the cost of goods and raw materials have gone up. So therefore, the price overall of most things have gone up. And then there's also if there's higher demand, right, for certain things like in the housing market currently.
Prices for rent and consumer goods have increased the most, by 7.7% and 6.7% respectively, which is expected to have the biggest impact on urban and suburban areas. In addition, household spending is predicted to rise by 7.7%, according to CNBC.
Other than the gas pump, where I've noticed inflation was, I used to have a $20 budget for birthday presents for my kids going to birthday parties. So we went to go buy a $20 box of Legos, and what was a $20 box of Legos this summer is now a $25 box of Legos. And I was like, well, I guess I have to change my budget for birthday parties.
Even more concerning as far as the economy goes is the 11.1% of possible unemployment, and the current unemployment rate of 3.6%.
There's a healthy level of unemployment, but once you go past that, for the entire country, it is negative, but in urban areas in particular, when you combine that unemployment with inflation, where everything's more expensive, rent, goods, things that you need, it's pretty much a recipe for disaster.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Abir Faisal.
For the third week of Earth Month, WTV and Students for Environmental Action bring you some ways that you can help the environment in your daily life.
This week, the Students for Environmental Action Club brings you another way to help the environment. Reusable bags and paper towels are an easy way to do this. While buying these products has a high initial cost, they are easy to find and can save you money in the long run. Most reusable products can be found in retail stores, and buying them in place of plastic and paper alternatives can reduce the amount of waste in oceans and landfills. Reporting for WTV, I'm Kirthi Gamadi.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of Drill Team Social President Gabriella Stiles.
So currently we're in spring show season, which is basically a production of all of our contest dances, and we also incorporate some newer ensembles. It's basically just to celebrate our team, and especially our seniors, for working so incredibly hard all year. Lately, me and the other socials have been working on a lot of surprises for our team that we're really excited to share with them. For the surprises, we have to plan what we're going to do and make sure everyone does their part. I'm in charge of collecting all of the gifts and making sure everyone has everything turned in and it looks really nice and fun for the other people. In addition to the surprises, we also choreograph one of the dances. It's called the Row Dance, and it's to celebrate everyone who worked really, really hard during football season and received Rhythm of the Week. But yeah, that's basically what we've been doing lately as social officers. Just trying our best to celebrate the team and cherish our last season together.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The City of Frisco is putting on a community service project, and our campus will be participating April 23rd from 9 to 11 a.m. on Liberty's campus. This is a great opportunity for service hours for students as well as exchange hours for staff. Friends and families are invited. Equipment will be provided for all who register. Select the team named Liberty to make sure participants get assigned to our campus and the surrounding area. Courtesy of SEA, here is your Earth Month fun fact. There are 32 muscles in a cat's ear. To learn more about nature, join SEA with the remind code below at libSEA. Centennial High School is hosting FISD Votes, a voting drive from 5 to 7 p.m. at Centennial's West End right outside the auditorium entrance. Students who are 18 or 17 and 10 months and are not yet registered to vote can stop by at Centennial anytime between 5 to 7 today to get registered. Attention current sophomores, freshmen, and juniors. Looking to join a recreational club next year? Join the Liberty Sand Volleyball Club for evening hangouts and tournaments at local sand pits across Frisco. A relaxed atmosphere with no required playing experience. The LSVC has something for everyone. Join our Remind 101 for updates by texting at LSVC23 to the phone number 81010. That's it for today's daily update. This is Varun Saravanan for Wingspan TV.